loves, how are you guys doing? So I'm actually starting this video at 3:33, and it was kind of cool because I started it and then I deleted it, and then I was like, let me just do it again, and I was like, oh, 3:33. And so yeah, just in case anybody needs that synchronicity or confirmation, but gentle reminder, okay? Because I feel like some people need it right now. So whatever you're going through is honestly, don't let that define your entire life. Don't let that give you a definition of or set the tone for what you believe your entire life is going to be. And I know because we have such a observer effect, right? Reality, that when we go through things, it really does seem as if it engulfs our entire life. It really does seem as if it is our entire life. And so I just want to remind you that it's not, and it'll pass. Whatever you're going through, it'll pass. And I just need you to take it day by day, and to know that no matter what comes into your reality, no matter what you experience, no matter what obstacle you go through, you're gonna overcome it. And maybe in the moment you might not see the lesson, you might not see the positive outcome, but I promise you, if you keep believing, if you keep trying, if you keep getting up, even when you're knocked down, at the end of it, whenever that may be, right, you'll see it. And this life isn't like, it isn't a race. It isn't about comparison. It isn't about, is my life, am I less worthy than this person? How come this person has this and I don't? Or how come they have good things or I don't? Or how come I have to go through things that are harder? You hear the wind? It's so beautiful, the trees. This life isn't about that. It's about everybody's individual experience, and what you go through is specifically for you, right? And I've always say this, if one thing for sure is, you wouldn't be going through this if you were not tough enough to handle it. I know a lot of people might not see this in you, right? But you're a warrior, and I believe in you. And you're really powerful. You're powerful, even that language is so foreign to you, that energy is so foreign to you, like self-love, empowerment, enlightenment, gratitude, empathy, self-compassion. Even if that is so foreign to you, I want to remind you that that's who you are, right? You are love, you are power, you are abundance, you are gratitude, you're a warrior. You're so strong. And I need you to remind yourself of that when you come across times in your life or situations in your life that feel very difficult. I need you to remind yourself that you are a warrior. I need you to remind yourself that you are strong. I need you to remind yourself that you can do it, right? That you have the strength and the capability to overcome everything that you are experiencing. And I need you to give yourself grace when you go through life, when you're going through experiences here, because I know on the outside we see people going through things and we think that they're flawless. We think that they go through it with ease, but majority of the time they struggle with things that they don't speak about, right? So don't compare yourself. Don't think that you're less deserving. Don't think that whatever you're going through is going to engulf and be the tone, the definition for your entire life, because it's not. We go through seasons, right? Just like, and I love this phrase, just like the moon, we go through phases. But every phase that we go through, we're just as beautiful. We're just as powerful, right? We go through phases where we're whole, where we feel bright and shiny and whole. And we go through phases where we feel half, where we feel quarter, right? Where we can't fully show up for ourselves. We go through those phases. I go through those phases. Even on this journey, this self-love healing journey, I go through those phases. We all do, because we're human, because we have emotions, because we have a nervous system, because we have this experience perspective here called the human journey, right? You're not perfect. And this human journey is meant for you to grow, to learn, to forget who you are, and to go through all of this heartache, all of this struggle in order to find yourself. Because at the end of the day, what you're doing, going through all of these things, overcoming the hard things, because for you to grow, you have to do the hard thing, right? You have to overcome the hard thing. That's why it's hard, because at the end of it, you're going to find yourself a little bit more, even if it doesn't make sense, right? Even if the journey or the path doesn't make sense, you always end up finding yourself. And that's what this journey here is for, is to find yourself. That's why you know, we go through these seasons, we go through these phases, and I just want to remind you though that no matter what you go through, you can overcome it. No matter what you go through, you can overcome it. No matter what you go through, that doesn't define who you are. That doesn't define, like, don't let your past define you. Don't let the struggles, because there was a point where I had little self-love. Like, I mean, we always had self-love, but where I didn't express it, right? And don't let that define you, right? You're gonna go through these phases where you can't even put a definition towards what it is that you're feeling, honestly, where you don't even know who you are, and that's part of the journey. So I want you to remember to give yourself grace through everything that you go through, to give yourself compassion, right? Self-compassion is a form of self-love. To look yourself in the mirror every day, even when in the days you don't feel like it, even on the days you don't preferably like the person staring back at you. I want you to still wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love myself, I love you, whatever it is, you know, and wake up and say, today's gonna be a good day. Today is a good day. You know, I am whole, I'm complete as I am. Everything is always happening for me in my favor. I love myself, I'm grateful. I get to just be, and I get to just exist. You get to just exist and be and experience this life, and that is good enough. You are good enough. You are born complete. You are born whole. You are born with love, with everything. You're born with power, with strength, and you are so strong. So I need you to wake up and every day and remind yourself of that. And just know that, like I said, whatever you're going through is not going to set the tone for your entire life. It's not going to define you. It doesn't define who you are. It's just a chapter. It's just a page in your fucking 200,000 million page chapter book that you have of your life. It's just the line, literally, in your book. Okay, I'm sorry if my phone cut off. My phone overheated, but yeah, also sorry if you hear buzzing, because I'm in a Prius, so it buzzes every few minutes. But yes, whatever you're going through is just a line in your entire book. And so I love you. You're very capable. You're very capable. Even if people told you that you're not. You're very worthy of, even if people told you that you're not. You can do it. Even if people tell you that you can't. Even when people doubt you. You can do it. Okay? I love you very much. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. And you need to believe in yourself, okay? And I hope you have a good fucking day. A good day, my friend. Okay, I love you. See you guys next video. Bye.